All right, so um, it's more so subtleties and deception in 2K when it comes down to a lot of the tactics that they use to cheat the user. So right here, I clearly have a clean look at the basket that's basically wide open while I'm driving, and all I need is a pass. Um, you see what it is, and the algorithm understands what's going on here. All right, so when I call for the pass, instead of going straight to the basket, it forces me to slant outwards and damn near get a turnover. All right, so I have a open pass. Not only that, but look at how he decides to pass the ball. All right, he decides to throw it behind the CPU as if I'm going that direction. I'm going straight to the basket. But this is all done by the algorithm, right? Let's look at it again. You can see the moment where the AI took over and forced me to slant outwards because my player, he kind of jerks right. Look at it. Boom. You can see like a slight moment where it's like I slightly jerked and went right. All right, because that was determined by the algorithm and the AI carried it out. All right, so it's basically saying, okay, you have a easy scoring opportunity. We don't want you to have that. We're not going to allow that to happen. So slant outwards and fuck it all up. All right, believe it or not, really you have to believe it because it's a basketball game that has an AI, just like every video game does. It's just a matter of um, proving that it actually has an algorithm. But believe it or not, it is programmed to understand every scenario in basketball. It understands what a drive, what an easy drive to the basket looks like. All right, and it understands what to do to prevent it from happening. So instead of having this guy step up to cut it off, or having this guy step up to cut it off, they have not really programmed the CPU to be that skilled. All right, especially when I'm breaking a normal route or a normal play. This is not really typical like that. That you will see a guy. Not saying that it doesn't happen in real NBA, but it's not really typical that in a setting like this you will see a guy cut to the basket between two defenders, with two defenders basically in the paint, but with an easy wide open dunk or layup opportunity. So when it happens, I'm forced to cut outward so I don't get it. All right. 2K has cornered the market in basketball games, like solid. I guess you could call it a solid basketball game. So that's really the only reason why a lot of people still play this, because there really is not a good enough alternative. All right, this is not basketball right here. All right, if I'm cutting, you're supposed to have programmed the computer to be able to understand to step in and cut me off. But really, they didn't have the proper amount of time to do it anyways. But that's what they were supposed to have tried to do. All right, but they didn't program it to be that intelligent, to know to react right there at that moment. So instead, it caused me to detour. All right. Anyway, peace.